the
All right. Hello there.
answer.
Wave.
Okay.
All right.
Then
Um, I see a classroom with 3 students, uh, all wearing black. Um, one of your microphones is on.
it's on.
And this one.
Thank you. All right. So, oh, somebody else's. Another school. Your microphones are on. Everybody, make. Oh man, make sure your microphones are turned off. All right, girls that just giggled, I can hear y'all. There's a microphone that's still on. There it was. There it was. No, no, that's not it. Gentleman in the black shirt, say something. Yep, still microphone on. Hello? There it was. No, someone turn it back on again. There we go. Oh, no, it's back on again. All right. Here's what I'm doing. I'm turning my volume down so I don't hear myself being repeated. Um, Boy, the first days of classes are always interesting. My name is Jared Clopton. I'm the instructor here for your college algebra dual credit class. Can y'all hear me okay? Thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Okay. Um, Again, my name is Jared Clopton. I will be the instructor for this class. Um, and we're going to spend today um, going over Blackboard. I know that. Let me pause real quick. Have any of y'all already watched the intro video in Blackboard? Show of hands. Anybody? One person. Okay. Awesome. For those of y'all that have not, first of all, do y'all know how to get in the Blackboard? Do you know what I'm talking about when I say Blackboard? Ladies in the back? Yes? All right. Yeah, when I'm looking over here, I have a view of everybody, so I need a visual response when I ask a question like, does everybody know what I mean when you talk about Blackboard? If you don't know what Blackboard is, find somebody that does, or email me, or um, start logging into Blackboard and start taking a look at the course page for this class. We're going to spend some time talking about Blackboard for this class, and we're going to talk about how this class is going to operate. Now let me just go ahead and start there, how this class is going to operate. This is a flipped classroom. What that means is you are going to be provided with the lecture videos for each assignment through Blackboard, and you're going to essentially do the lecture for this class, watch the lecture videos for this class outside of this class time, and then you're going to come to class with the idea of, I'm going to complete my homework, I got questions on my homework. Class time is going to be more of a Q&A time. So instead of doing your homework at home by yourself without access to the instructor, you're going to be coming to class working on that homework, completing the homework during class when you have access to me in a live setting. But in order for that to be successful, you have to have spent the time outside of class preparing for class. And the way that you prepare for class is you are going to watch the lecture videos and take notes on those lecture videos so that you understand or have an understanding of the material, and then you can put that understanding into practice by working on the homework. And that's the way this class is going to operate. So come to class prepared by having previously watched lecture videos and have begun the homework, so that you can, if you have questions, you can ask me about that homework. So that's how the class is going to operate. We'll get the hang of it as we start getting through the semester. This class is only 50 minutes long. It's not a long period of time. Typically classes, my classes are anywhere from an hour and 15 to an hour and 45 minutes. And you'd be surprised how much more we can accomplish with an extra 25 minutes. But we only have 50 minutes. So classes are quick. We meet 3 days a week. And my understanding is that on the off days, Tuesday and Thursday, are y'all in this classroom? Y'all are going to be in this classroom, probably working on this work. Is that correct? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah. By the way, before I get too far ahead of myself, I want to know who I'm speaking to. And it sounds like y'all figured out the microphone issue. So the school with the 3 students all wearing black, where are y'all from? Okay, I didn't hear that.
Lorenzo?
Lorenzo. Now, I see on my screen another school, but I don't see any students. Is there anybody there? Are there any other students aside from Lorenzo here? Okay. Lorenzo, is it only y'all 3? Are there only 3 of y'all?
There's 4.
There's 4. Oh, there's someone that I can't see, I guess. Somewhere over there? Alright. Okay. Do y'all hear that feedback? There we go. There we go. Someone turned the microphone off. Awesome. Thank you. If you hear that feedback, it's kind of like you hear me once and then you hear my echo. That means that someone's microphone is on. So when you hear that, take time to just kind of scurry through the classroom and figure out what microphone is on. All right, so when I do my talking up here, I spend a lot of time over here writing. So what you're about to see is me working on my iPad. And I'm going to throw this up so that y'all see what I'm doing on my iPad, and that's how we're going to spend a lot of time communicating with each other. All right, so Blackboard. Let's just go back. South Plains College Blackboard.com. Let's go. So to get into Blackboard, you're going to go to southplainscollege.blackboard.com. You can also log into Blackboard from the SPC website. You're going to use your SPC username and your corresponding SPC password. Let's see if we can do this correctly. There we go. And when you log in, you're going to have all of your, if you're taking multiple classes here at SPC, you're going to have your fall 21 semester and the courses that you're enrolled in. And this is Math 1314-441-442. The 1314 is the course number, and the 441, 442 are the sections. Y'all are the 442 section, the section that meets from 10 to 1050. The first thing that you're going to encounter when you log into Blackboard is the Start Here page. I've had a few videos up here. I have a little, just kind of an intro video about me and why I'm doing this. I have an intro to college algebra video where I briefly go over Blackboard. We're going to spend time doing that together here. And then I have a video on using CamScanner. Make sure that you have access to a smartphone that can have a camera on it, and you're going to want to go ahead and start downloading or looking for an app that converts PDF or paper to PDF files. So let me just write that down. For your phone, you need a phone app that does the following: converts images to PDF files. Make sure that you're on your smartphone, you have something like that downloaded. I use CamScanner. It's a free app. If you don't have access to a cell phone, you're going to need access to a scanner, or have your facilitator scan stuff for you, or maybe have to borrow somebody's cell phone in order to do the submission of work that we're going to be doing in this class. Back to Blackboard. There's a left menu bar. Sometimes that left menu bar gets hidden. Just hit there's a kind of a bluish menu bar over here. Just hit it on the left hand side and it'll open up that left menu bar. Under instructor information, you have my name, my office phone number, my SPC email address. This is going to be the primary way in which you communicate with me outside of this class, and my office hours. Now, I don't have any office hours on Monday and Wednesday. I am booked from 9 to 4 Monday and Wednesdays, and just having to get kids to school in the morning and pick kids up. I just don't have any physical office hours on Monday and Wednesday. But on Tuesday and Thursday, I've created office hours specifically with my two ITV classes in mind. You'll notice that these Tuesday and Thursday office hours are from 9 to 11. For y'all, since we have classes essentially from 10 to 11, I'm available to y'all by email or by virtual office hours on Tuesday and Thursday. So if you're working on the homework on Tuesday and Thursday and you got some questions, well, I'm going to be available. I'll show you how to get access to me virtually, probably not today, but I will show you a link that I'm going to put up later on down here that will let you schedule virtual office hours with me. I'm also available on Friday. That might be useful for y'all if you have any questions. This link right here will send an email directly to me from your SBC email address. So if you have questions, feel free to use this option right here. Back under the syllabus and schedule, we'll go through this real briefly. Please note that the following are only excerpts from the actual syllabus. What you need to do is you need to go through and print out the syllabus for this course. So at the bottom of this page are two links. One is for the syllabus file and one is for the calendar file. If you print out the syllabus file, here's the full syllabus for this class. I'm going to come back to it here in just a moment, but you need to print this out and read through it, or at least scan through it so that you are aware of the course policies and procedures. But going back into Blackboard just for a moment, y'all are section 442. You are the section that meets Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 10 to 10:50. My email policy is this, and this is stated in the syllabus. Since all students have an SBC email, I will only acknowledge, respond, and send emails to your SBC email. I will not reply to, I will not acknowledge emails that are coming from your Gmail, Yahoo, or whatever email address. It has to be from your SBC email. Attendance and engagement policy. Essentially, this says that you must attend 80% of the classes and submit at least 80% of the work for this course. If you drop below those percentages, then you may be dropped from the class. Now, I have a caveat to this statement. One, you shouldn't drop below the 80% on the assignments. Assignments are always turned in on Sunday by midnight, so that gives you the weekend to complete anything that you haven't finished. So that shouldn't be an issue. When it comes to quizzes, most of the quizzes are going to be on Fridays. Now, I know that being high school students that you are very busy with all sorts of other things, and some Fridays, due to some extracurricular UIL activity, y'all may not be around. If that's the case, you're going to need to communicate with me about why you're not around, and we'll figure out something so that things like quizzes don't become an issue. Exams, they're on the calendar. Make sure that you do whatever you can to participate in those exams. So that may be, if your mom scheduled a dentist appointment for a day that you have an exam, you may have to tell mom, hey mom, I really need you to reschedule that dentist appointment or the orthodontist appointment or whatever, so that I can be in class to take my college level test. Emphasize that you're taking a college level class. This is not high school where it's just so easy to go through and reschedule classes. I have a lot of things going on for myself, and you need to take the initiative to say, all right, this is a college level class, I got to be around for this. But if things are out of your control, the best thing that you can do is communicate with me. Be in communication with me, and if I'm aware of what's going on, I can extend some grace and we can work things out. Alright, so that's my little side note to my student engagement policy. There is no textbook required for this class. All the material that you need for this class should be gained from the lecture videos. However, if you need additional resources, there's an online textbook, free, through OpenStax, and you can just click this link right here to open up that link. You have to do a couple of clickings. And here is this free online textbook. I will do my best to make reference to view table of contents. There we go. I will do my best to reference within the table of contents where you might find the material here that is relevant to what we're talking about. So look out for that information, maybe in notes or in a weekly announcement. But here's your free textbook for this class. Grading policy. Let's talk about participation grades. Your participation comes from attending class, completing the lecture video notes, and completing the homework. On a weekly basis, you are going to submit your notes and your homework as a single PDF file. And if you complete the lecture notes and complete the homework, that's an easy 100. Now, for anything that's incomplete, points will be deducted. So it's not a guaranteed 100. You have to complete the lecture notes and the assignment for the week, but it's an easy 100. It's easy weekly 100. 14 grades will be taken. 4 of them are going to be extra credit. That accounts for 10% of your grade. We're going to have weekly quizzes. Most of the quizzes will be on Fridays. They will be done in class. You will submit the quizzes to me as a PDF file by the end of class. Hopefully that will work. The quizzes will cover what we've talked about during that week. So make sure that you are doing the homework so that you can successfully do the quizzes. There are going to be 14 quiz grades taken. 4 of them are going to be extra credit. That's going to be 10% of your grade. Exams. There are 4 units of study in this course. We're going to have an exam at the end of each unit of study. Now, 3 of those are going to be taken during our class time. For the first 3 units, we're going to have exams during our class time. But for the 4th unit, we're going to have a comprehensive final exam. That's going to be on Wednesday, December 15th from 8 to 10. For the exams, you're going to submit your completed exam to the facilitator, and then the facilitator will scan and email me those exams to me. No makeup exams will be given. For this final exam, make sure that you begin communicating with your teachers in your 8 and 9 o'clock classes and you start saying, hello, I have a final exam for my college algebra class on Wednesday, December 15th from 8 to 10. I have to take this exam during that time. Please excuse me from your class. You are responsible for telling your teachers that you have this final exam during that time. It shouldn't be an issue. I've never had an issue with a teacher and me having a final exam during their class time. Assignment format and policy. Everything that you turn into me, whether it be written on your own sheet of paper or you're filling out an exam, make sure the question number is shown. Show all necessary work in solving the problem. Clearly mark your answer. Write your name at the top of each page of your work. So every single page that you submit to me, your name is at the top. And anything that you submit to me, you're going to submit it in Blackboard as I wish I could highlight this, as a single PDF file. This is where a cam scanning app or an app on your cell phone is going to come in handy, scanning all your work and submitting it as a single PDF files. I use Cam Scanner, and there's a video on how I use Cam Scanner, but Scannable and OneDrive, those are also some apps that do this. I even think that the Notes app on iPhones will do this. But I use Cam Scanner because I like using Cam Scanner. It's just what I use. Suggestions for being successful. Make sure you're logging into Blackboard on a daily basis, being on the lookout for announcements. Watch the lecture videos and take notes on them. Complete the homework assignments on time. And practice the problems. So, another little side statement. Some of y'all, after you've watched the lecture videos and worked on the homework assignments, you're going to be set for that quiz. You have a thorough understanding of the material. You're ready for the quiz. You're ready for an exam. This is going to be, you got this. Some of you may have to spend a little bit more time preparing for those quizzes. May have to spend a little bit more time preparing for those exams. That means you may have to do the notes again for a second time. You may have to do the homework for a second time just to practice those problems. Math, like so many other things, if you want to be proficient at it, if you want to be successful at it, you're going to have to practice. Just like if you're in track or in basketball, the only way that you get good at that sport is by practicing. Well, the only way that you're going to get good at math is by practicing. Some of you, it's going to take more work than others, and that's just the way it is. So, anyways, here's my little side note about that. Tentative course calendar. Let me talk about, here's where we can talk about your daily expectations. Alright, so in the course calendar, I have these broken up by weeks. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. And then within each week, these are all Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. So you can see today on the 30th that we're doing an introduction. On Wednesday, the 1st, think of these as your expectation. We're going to be talking about assignment 1 on Wednesday, but I'm not going to be lecturing over assignment 1. I've already done the lectures. I've already provided you the lectures. I'll show you where those are in here in a little bit. But we're going to be more or less spending a time, think of it as a Q&A time of answering your questions for assignment 1. You should have started the homework for assignment 1, and if you have any questions over assignment 1, we'll get those answered. If you, and so that's the way Wednesday is going to work. It's going to be more or less a Q&A time for assignment 1. Then on Friday, in between Wednesday and Friday, you have watched the lecture videos for assignment 2. You've started work on the homework for assignment 2, and we'll answer any questions over assignment 2 on Friday. Also be prepared on Friday for a quiz over this week's material. And Friday will be a good day to practice using our CAM scanner or any other software for scanning your work for quiz 1. And going back, we have a holiday on Monday. Then for Wednesday of next week, the idea is that you have spent time over the course of the weekend and on Monday and Tuesday preparing for class. You have watched the lecture videos for assignment 3 and 4. You have started the homework for assignments 3 and 4. And you're going to come to class on Wednesday of next week with any questions that you have over these assignments, and we will address those questions. And the idea is that you can walk out of class on Wednesday feeling confident about assignments 3 and 4, and with the idea that I can complete the homework if I haven't got it fully completed before I come to class on Wednesday. Now, let's talk about the exams. As you can see, we're taking 2 days to do exam 1. So on Wednesday we're doing exam 1 part 1. On Friday we're doing exam 2 part 2. There's a reason that we're doing 2 days to do this. So this is, gosh, maybe my third, no, I think it's my 4th year doing ITV college algebra in the fall. And one of the feedbacks that I've been getting kind of consistently is that taking an exam on Friday and having only 50 minutes is kind of stressful. First of all, 50 minutes is not a long amount of time, and I can't really test you on a whole lot of material. So those tests end up being, I try to get everything tested, but it's hard to do with only 50 minutes. So I have changed things up. Instead of doing 5 tests throughout the semester, we're only doing 4, and that's allowing me to have 2 days to do a test instead of just 1. So you'll come in on a Wednesday, you'll have a exam 1 part 1, you'll complete part 1 on Wednesday during class, and then on Friday you'll come in and complete part 2 during class. And that will, one, allow us to cover more material during those tests, and anyways, I think it'll be better. It'll be a good experiment. We'll see how it goes. Again, the final exam is on Wednesday, December 15th from 8 to 10. And this will be a comprehensive final exam. This link right here will open up a calendar. This will show all your SBC classes. So you may have to go through and hide some of these classes, but you can see right here, there's our Math 13, 14, 441, 442. It's the grade class, and you can see that on Sunday we have some assignments due. I need to edit this a little bit, so you can see that there's 2 assignments due. There's only going to be 1, but if you click that, it'll show you week 1 notes and homework. And this is, again, it's going to look a little bit different for you because I'm in the instructor side right now, but that's where you can go and get a view of your assignments that are due for the week. And here is down here at the bottom links to the PDFs for the syllabus. Make sure you print this out and you look through it. First thing I want to point out is the first few pages are just a course syllabus. Gives you general information on what we're going to cover in this course and some policies. And then beginning on page 5 is my instructor's information for this course. So this is where I get to add some personal information, things like my office hours, my email policy, textbooks, supplies, Blackboard, how the course is going to get graded, and all sorts of other bits of information. So make sure that you read through the syllabus. Print that out for yourself and take time to read through it. Going back to Blackboard, this announcements page is where you will see any announcements that I post. Announcements will always get sent to your SBC email address, but they also pop up here. So you can see all the announcements that I will be posting throughout this semester here. Under my course, course content, let's spend some time looking here. So let's open up the week 1 folder. And under the week 1 folder, we have 2 folders, assignment 1 and assignment 2. Under assignment 1, we have a homework file, a notes file, and the corresponding lecture video. So the idea here is this. You open up the notes file, you print it out. You can see that there's a bunch of examples that have not been worked out. You then go through and look at the corresponding lecture videos. Open up the lecture video. It's a YouTube video that I created, I think I created these last year. But these videos correspond exactly with the lecture videos. You can make it full screen. I have it muted right now, but you can work through and you can see that this video, there's example 1 that I'm working on with that's in the notes. And so you just follow along with the lecture video and fill out the notes. And that's what you're going to do for assignment 1 and then for assignment 2. And you're going to click this link right here to submit your work for assignment week 1. You'll notice that week 1 you are to submit your notes for assignment 1, your homework for assignment 2, your notes for assignment or homework for assignment 1. notes for assignment 2 and homework for assignment 2. That's all to be done for the week 1 assignments. We'll play around with this link on Friday. Y'all probably don't see this link because right now I'm in instructor view, but when you open this, you won't see this link until Friday. And I will be once we complete week 1, or towards the end of week 1, I will open up the week 2 folder where you can start looking at the week 2 notes and homework and lecture videos. Excuse me. Under course resources, you can look at this Unit 1 study plan. It is just kind of a day-to-day guide on what you should be doing to be preparing for class. So I have it broken down by Unit 1, and I have week 1, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend, kind of what you're going to think about doing each day of the week in order to prepare for class. It's, again, just a guide. I have a link to the OpenStax textbook, a link to the SBC tutoring page, and then over here there is the link to your grades. And I need to do some work here to make things correct. I think I have some multiple things going on here, but here is the page where you see your grade. When you see my grade up here, that's going to be the accumulation of everything that you've done, your exams, your weekly grades, and that will be what you'll see up here. Okay. One last thing I want to point out. Back to Blackboard, before you log into the course, there's a link on the left-hand side menu bar called tutor.com. Hello there. Excuse me, what? Are y'all? Alright, so I'm in class right now. So please wait till I'm done with class.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Students just dropped into my class. This should get going up pretty soon, but every student has 3 hours of free tutoring through tutor.com. So be sure to explore this page and utilize it if you need to. And that is Blackboard. So, got about 8 minutes left of class. So the idea here is this. For class on Wednesday, between now and Wednesday, you need to go through and print out the notes for assignment 1, go through and watch the lecture videos for assignment 1 and fill out those notes as you're doing the lecture videos, and then start working on the homework. Then on Wednesday, the idea is that you have started working on the homework, and maybe you complete the homework. Awesome. That's great. If you complete the homework, then you're ahead of schedule. But if you're working through the homework and you got some questions, then you bring those questions to class on Wednesday and we can talk about those questions. If you have questions, chances are someone else has a question. And so this is where you're going to have to be brave and say, I have a question. Maybe I'm scared about asking that question. Please do not be scared. Usually what I find is if someone has a question and I answer that question, that usually benefits somebody else. So don't be afraid to ask questions during class. If I need to, I will reiterate some information from the syllabus. If I need to, if someone's already started assignment 2 and I have some questions from assignment 2, I'll be glad to answer those. Or maybe I give a preview of what the next assignment is going to be about. So I want to utilize the whole entire 50 minutes that we have to your benefit. All right. So in the final minutes that we have left, does anybody have any questions? Anything over the syllabus? How things are going to be graded? Anything over the assignments? If you're good, give me a thumbs up.
I have a question over like how the PDF files of our homework and notes.
Yes. All right. So, all right, go ahead.
I was gonna ask how on the PDF file it showed the that it's like the homework 1 and then the homework 1 notes and then homework 2 and homework 2 notes. Is that all in one file?
Yes. Yes. So you're going to have I'm not going to unstaple these, but your notes worked out for assignment 1, and it may be multiple pages. Okay? So you got a front and a back, multiple pages, and then you have your homework on probably notebook paper that you've done. And then you also have that for assignment 2, and you're going to take, and so you may have for assignment 1, or for week 1 assignments, you may have 10, 12 sheets of paper that you're using CamScanner or whatever app on your phone. You're taking those pictures front and back, converting it into a single PDF file, so it's one PDF file with multiple pages, 10 or 12, however many pages, and that's what you submit in Blackboard as week 1 assignment. So I don't want multiple PDFs for week 1 assignments. I want one PDF file. Does that make sense? Yes? Cool. Anything else?
I think we're good.
All right. Real quickly, because I want to confirm. All right, so I see Lorenzo. I just want to get a sense of who's who. So I have a roster here. I'm going to shout out some names. If I say your name, just raise your hand so I know where you are. And if I mispronounce your name, please let me know and maybe correct me so that I get it correct. And this first one I know is going to be it's interesting to
Your
me.
conference is scheduled to end in 2 minutes.
All right. Nakira Coleman.